guys, what's up? It's Jules.
And Saud.
And today's video is going to be very interesting. So, I'm already like tearing up because I'm so like aggravated. Alright, so first off,
this is not clickbait. Like, this is not clickbait, like, whatsoever.
Yes, you read the title right. Someone proposed to my boyfriend.
Like,
and it wasn't me. And it wasn't a joke. It was serious.
It was a serious matter. It was legit.
It was an actual proposal, and I was right there, like 5 feet away.
Let's just get into the story. If you don't know us, we're Jules and Saud, and we're a couples channel.
Yeah.
You know, together we are a couples channel.
And someone tried to ruin that
and proposed to me. Literally tried to propose to me.
So, you know, ideally, I would like you to propose to me in the future.
100%. That's what I'm going to do. But
I don't want anyone else proposing to my boyfriend. Like, if anyone's gonna propose to you, it should be me. But you should propose to me. But you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather me propose to you than someone else propose to you. So, dude, this subject gets me so heated. So we've debated talking about this for a while, haven't we? So, this actually happened a couple months ago.
yeah.
And you guys are probably like, why are you just now talking about it? Like,
It's like, because we just didn't want to say it, and like, we didn't want to make a story time, but now we're like, okay, like,
it really happened.
Like,
it really happened, and I was like really heated about it. And I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, I just can't believe that really happened. Like, you know, and I don't want to stay quiet about it. So I tweeted about it, and I was like, someone really proposed to Saud. And all of you guys were like, what?
Everybody was like, who?
Like,
yeah.
So I was like, you know what, screw it. Like, me and Saud were like, it's time to just talk about it and come clean and tell you guys what happened. And just a million times I want to say, this is not a prank, this is not a lie, not a joke.
All right, let's just get into it.
All right.
So it started off in California. If you guys didn't know, we went to California a couple months ago, and it was a really good time until this happened. So one night we decided, hey, like, I've never been to a club, you've never been to a club, my friend has before, but like, he's never been with us, and it was basically our first time.
Okay, and icing on the cake, it was Saud's birthday.
And it was my birthday.
Okay.
And it was my birthday that night that we went to the club, okay, guys? So, we're at this club in West Hollywood.
We got there early.
Yeah. Super
early, because we'd never been to a club. We didn't know what time to go. We showed up at like 9.
Yeah.
No one was there.
It was empty.
And
you guys might be thinking like, oh, like it was like a girl and she was like, ha ha ha, marry me type thing. No, this person was serious. Like, it wasn't like some girl.
It wasn't like a drunk person.
It wasn't, yeah. Okay, so we're at the club, and I was drinking, and my friend was drinking, and Julia doesn't drink, and I usually don't either, but I was like, you know what, it's my birthday, let's go out, let's party. So we're drinking, and I get hit on while I'm getting a drink. First time.
That night was full of so many times that I was so angry. And I missed it.
Me and my friend were ordering drinks, and I get hit on
by 2 girls.
And these girls are talking to me, whatever, and I'm just like, okay.
Let's just say when Saud pointed them out on the dance floor, I was like,
stop. You do not have to be jealous. Okay.
I'm not jealous, but don't you dare come for my man.
So listen, they were flirting with me, but I was just like, okay, whatever. So we go to the whole other side of this club. But I loved it. It was a fun time until all this stuff. Like, it was a good time still. But we go to the other side, and we're like feeling it, partying. It's like 10 o'clock. Nobody's really there yet. And we're just walking around trying to get a vibe, trying to see who's around. And I'm like, wow, there's like a lot of security here, and I appreciated that, you know. There wasn't a lot of people, but there was a lot of like, you know, enforcement around, I feel like.
Yeah.
I felt like safe. And my friend and I pointed out this guy.
We all saw this
and
guy.
I was like, is he security? Like, he just looked off. Like, the setting was like party, and he just looked like not party mode.
So let the sober one tell this part really quick.
I'm not drunk right now.
No, I know, but I was fully sober and I was fully aware of the situation we were in.
Mind you, we were about at least 3 drinks in, me and my friend.
So there was this guy, big, buff, tall, looked like a pimp. Saud and Taj were just like in the mood. They were feeling themselves and they were like, do you think he's security or
we were just wondering. We didn't know.
Because he wasn't wearing like a police uniform, security or anything. And I was like, he is scouting for people. Like this man was staring down everyone. It was still early. It was like 10 p.m. okay, at the club. Like there weren't a lot of people there. But he was scouting. We'll get back to him in a minute though.
Okay, so time's taking. It's like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and the club is actually going. Like we're actually having a good time, like partying and like talking and just it's a good time. And I go to sit down at a table and I'm like, Julia, can you get me another drink? My friend was in the bathroom. Do not separate at clubs. I literally we shouldn't have separated, but like I don't even know what happened. But Julia was like right across from me, like, and I have a video. This is our dog, Piglet.
Hi.
Hello, puppy.
Hi, baby.
I was like right across from Julia and I was sitting at like a bar stool. Is that what it is? Like a bar stool table, and I was waiting for Julia to bring me back to the drink.
I kid you not, I walked away for a minute, and I turn around and this random girl is like,
yeah, on me, and like,
and I'm like,
I'm not like a mean person to like be like, oh, get off me, but I'm just like, hi.
Oh, but I walked right over and I was like, hi, who are you?
And my friend walks over like, hi, who,
like Taj was shook too. We were both shook.
I was shook. She just came up to me like,
this
hey.
girl? And this girl like was not drunk either.
She
like that was
drunk,
the weird thing. She was
like the only person besides Tuxedo Man that was not drunk. Those are the only 2 people.
And me.
And Julia.
And she was just like all over Saud, and I'm like, where did you come from? I walked away for a minute.
Literally a minute. Like,
she was
have a recording. I recorded you because like a family took a picture with you that night.
Yeah,
I don't know, that was weird. And I recorded it, and I was like in your, like, I could clearly see you. Like, I knew where you was.
Yeah.
And then a girl just walked over to me, started talking to me, whatever, and she's like, hey, like, it's me, Julia, this random girl, and my friend Taj, and we're like, and she's like, hey, like, let's go sit over here so we can talk. And I was like,
it was so creepy. And they were drunk, so they were being friendly, and they do it. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I gotta go too. So we're sitting in the booth with this random girl, and she's asking, like, are we together? Like, are we in a relationship?
Yeah, like just asking weird questions.
Basically hinting at us that, like, she wanted Saud. Like, she wanted Saud. And it was so creepy. And she was like, I'm not into monogamy. And okay, like, I don't judge. Like, everyone can have their own thing. But, like, I just told you this is my boyfriend. And we're in a monogamous relationship.
We're together, you know.
Like, I literally said.
And if you don't know what that means, it's just 2 people.
Yeah, it's just us. Like, it's not an open relationship. I literally said we are in a monogamous relationship. Like, I said it very nicely. And she just was not having that. She was like, why?
And then the drink that Julia just bought me, I was drinking it, and then she was like, can I have some? And as I'm about to say yes or no, she grabs the drink and starts drinking it. Like, the drink that I, like, just had Julia buy.
I'm mind blown because I've never been in a situation like this before. I'm like, why is this girl even with us? We don't even know her. What is she going on about? She's trying to get in the way of my relationship.
So me and my friend are like, okay, this is getting weird. Like, let's go. And like, Julia's like talking to her still, but it's because like
I'm trying to get rid of her.
They were just trying to have a conversation. Julia was trying to like kind of go to the side a little bit, and then I don't know how we did it. Do you even know how? Because I don't know how.
Yeah, we were like, we gotta go because it was so separated. Like where it was, like there were 2 totally different sides. And we were like, we gotta go. So we ran and we hid in the other side. And this is when we get to the lovely part you have been waiting for.
So, as of right now, guys, this is like a really long story.
Saud's been hit on
3 times. So out of the actually 4, because 2 girls the first time. Who do you think is about to propose to me? A random or people in the previous part of the story that we've talked about?
And it's funny because I went on Instagram Live and I talked about this a little last night because I was so mad, like before I decided that I like wanted to like ask Saud if we can make this a YouTube video because I wanted to address it. And everyone was like, what's her at? Why didn't you drag her? Y'all will know.
The reason why Julia couldn't drag her is because it was the sugar daddy dude. It was a guy. It was the guy.
7-foot buff man that we didn't know was security or not.
Like he was built. Like I thought he was security.
And this is the worst part of it is, guys, like he was genuinely serious.
He was serious.
Like literally gets down on a knee.
Like
in a club.
This is what happens, right? So they're towards like the side a little where the dancing is, and I'm sitting down because I'm like, okay, like it's almost at the end of the night, like I gotta go home soon. And I'm sitting down and this guy comes up.
I'm 5 feet away, I'm not even far away.
This guy comes up to me and he's like, and I'm like, oh gosh, like am I getting, like did I do something wrong? Like he must be security, am I getting kicked out? Like,
and I didn't see it at this point. I didn't see it at this point because I was watching Todd.
And he comes up to me and he's like, you're beautiful. And I was like, thank you. No, and I was like, thank you, you know, like, thank you, whatever. Like, I was having conversations with a lot of people that night, so I didn't take it, like that weird because, like, I got hit on a couple of times, so I just said thank you. And then he says, and proceeds to get down on one knee.
And this part I see.
Proceeds to get down on one knee and says, will you marry me? With like a ring.
A legit
and it was like,
ring.
And it was like, yo, did he know that we were here? Because I posted this place.
He did. No, this is the thing. He was there and he saw us. Like we saw each other.
But this is the thing. Like, does he know who we are? Because like I posted on my Instagram story that night, like that we were there.
I don't know.
That's the thing. Like, or like, did he just like want to find somebody and like just do that?
Okay, but tell them what else he said to you.
Oh, I forgot. He said, you're beautiful. Will you marry me? I will make you rich. Now, 20 seconds in my mind, drunk me, I was like, no, I was kidding. I'm joking. No. It's a joke. Okay, but he literally says, I will make you rich. And I was like, he's scouting. He's scouting, and he picked me.
Yeah.
I was the worthy one.
You're the little boy he picked.
I didn't want to be the worthy one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want that.
And not gonna lie, when we saw this guy at the beginning of the night, I was like, he's gonna come up to me at some point. Like, he's gonna come up to me.
Julia thought it.
I thought I was gonna be the victim. But dude, like, he literally had a ring, like
I think he was ready.
Ring.
I
don't know if this man was just like so lonely. He was like, I'm willing to propose to anyone I see that looks good. I will make them rich.
I don't know if like he saw like my Instagram story or like he was just like doing it to do it to somebody that night or what he was doing. But I was like, and like I laughed because like I'm like 7 drinks in and that's very awkward for me. So he was like confused as to why I was laughing, but I was like, ha ha ha, and he was like, yes or no, and I was like, ha ha ha, and ran to Julia. Like, it was just like one of the most uncomfortable situations I've ever been in. And like,
and to top it off, he got down on his knees, so there are drunk people all around, like freaking out, thinking a proposal's going on. Like, what? It was literally just
not
the
good.
most awkward, so confusing. And that's why I didn't like, you guys were like, why didn't you drag her? It was a 7-foot strong man.
And
I could not do anything.
I could drag him? No, you think Taj? Maybe all 3 of us.
And this is the thing. Like, Saud comes running to us on the dance floor and he's like Saud is like freaking out, like, dude, like someone just like proposed to me and said that they make me rich. And I'm like, that's what was going on. Like, that's what was going on, and that's why everyone was like surrounding, like, oh my god.
And I just ran to the dance floor and just partied away after that. Never seen him again after that.
No. But I was just genuinely, like, literally we left, like, what happened tonight? Like,
yeah, we left at like 2 in the morning. And honestly, besides the marriage and all that other stuff, it was a good time.
Oh, I'm sure it was a great time for you.
Did you get hit on once there?
No, I didn't. Okay. But I'm sure it was a great time for you. I had to literally watch my boyfriend get proposed to by a grown man on one knee, and then everyone at the club like celebrating, like, oh my God! Like thinking like someone like what did they think y'all were like a couple?
I hope not. I hope not. I did. Like I did. You were gone, and I was like, oh gosh.
So yeah, Saud got proposed to, ran away like scared to me, and I was like, oh my God.
What do you want me to say? Yes.
That man saw us together at the beginning of the night too. Like he had to know we were together.
Or he saw you and Tosh together. You ever think about that? It could have been you. You could have been rich.
No, I'm glad it wasn't me, but I'm so mad it was you.
It could have been Tosh.
Could have been Tosh.
I wish it was, honestly.
But he chose you. You were the chosen one.
I was the chosen
he proposed
one. I wonder
to.
if he like goes to like places and does that.
I wonder how many random strangers he proposes to.
I wonder if people say yes.
It'd be different if he was like, hey, I'll make you rich. Like, do you want to meet up sometime? But he really pulled a whole proposal. A whole proposal.
Yeah, it was just not a good time.
It was just not
a good time. Yeah, it was just not good.
So yeah, that's what happened. I'm sure that was a big plot twist because everyone thought it was a girl.
It was a man. It was a grown man.
Trying to steal my man's. And yeah, that's the story about how my boyfriend got proposed to. And sorry, we like haven't talked about it. Yeah. I low-key didn't know how or like if we should even talk about it. But then I was like, this is like too weird to not talk about.
And it's too juicy. Like you guys just needed to know it. Like it was just too juicy. So
yeah, couldn't drag anyone. I don't have this man's at. I don't want this man's at. He could crush me. So
he's probably like a multi-millionaire.
I just had to sit back.
He's probably like a billionaire in LA somewhere. This is such an awkward conversation.
How do you feel? You have been proposed to.
It's such a
Oh my God, I haven't even been proposed to.
It's such a awkward.
Oh my God, you got proposed to before me.
Why are you crying? I didn't say yes.
I know you didn't say yes. It just makes me mad. That would be our first time.
It would be, and it was enjoyable. Like it was like a movie. It was crazy. I wish I could like record. I should have recorded. I should have just strapped a GoPro to my head.
Yeah, well, you weren't me, and you didn't feel everything I felt during that.
Oh, come here, baby. One day you'll get proposed to. One day.
Yeah, when is that gonna be?
I don't know. Why would I tell you that? Tomorrow.
All right. Anyway, guys, that's what happened. That is how my boyfriend got proposed to. So I hope you all enjoyed this because
she did it.
I didn't. Today's post notification shout out goes to Julie. Julie said post notification is on and subscribed. I love you guys. You are funny and you guys have the cutest dog ever. Thank you so much, Julie. We love you and thank you for loving Pig.
If you guys want to be our next post notification shout out, all you have to do is subscribe, turn on the post notification, comment below that you did so.
With that being said, we love you guys. We will see you later and stay A1. And don't propose to my boyfriend.